Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for loving healing. And I want you to know that love begins with you. It absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So, I've been led to do another video, and it's regarding sibling rivalry. So lately, I've been noticing when I notice siblings of all ages, my aunts, my mom, my cousins, when they're like at odds with each other and not getting along, even with my own kids, when they're not getting along, it really aggravates me. And I didn't realize why until this morning, why it actually aggravates me so much. I mean, like, it aggravates the fuck out of me. I didn't realize until this morning, where I'm laying in bed just thinking, that I wasn't such a nice sister to my brother as we were growing up. And then I think as time went on and my father accepted him more than me, that kind of drove a wedge in between us. Even though we were still cordial with each other, I had a low-key dislike, and I didn't realize it. And that actually had nothing to do with him. It was more so what I have going on with my father, which I'm dealing with rejection as we speak, from my father still as an adult. So, low-key, didn't want to do anything for my brother. It's like, well, I always got to do stuff for him. I don't feel like it. Why? You know, but we're okay. And then I remember I asked my dad if I could move in with him when I was a teenager, and he was like, no. But then my brother asked, and he said yes. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? So, I actually was low-key taking it out on my brother, but did not realize it. So a lot of you all know that my brother passed away in 2008. So we were actually just starting to get along as adults, you know, develop an adult relationship when he was taken away from me. And that's how I looked at it. I'm like, he was taken away from me, because I left home at 20. When I got married, I left home, so I would only see him on holidays, and we didn't really talk on the phone that often. And he came to visit us a couple of times, and then I would see him when I would, you know, come home, drop off my kids or whatever for the summer. But the last time we hung out was in June, like the end of June, when I was dropping the kids off for the summer. And we hung out, we had a good time, and, you know, I'm like, okay, yeah, we can do this. And then when I go back to pick up the kids, you know, we can do this again, and, you know, start to develop in a relationship. So I'm back in Michigan, and my uncle comes knocking on the door 4 o'clock in the morning or so, with the news, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what happens after that. So I've been suppressing that I'm mad at myself for how I treated my brother. And when I see other people who have a chance to make it up in the physical world, it irritates the fuck out of me, because it's just like, you all don't know how blessed you are. You still have a chance to make things right with your siblings, with your family. And I think that's another reason why I go so hard with family relationships, trying to make things work. It is part of my purpose. My North Node is in Libra, and it's in 4th house Cancer, which is ruled by Cancer, and it's very family oriented in relationships. And I just realized that a couple months ago, but I've always been doing this. I just didn't realize that, oh, that's why I've been doing this. Why I have been doing this is because it's actually in my birth chart that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I was already doing it, just distortedly, but hey, I was doing it. So I had said something to my mom 2 days ago. She was talking about one of her sisters, a couple of sisters, and I'm just like, you know, I don't have a sibling here. I know he was your son, but I don't have a sibling here, and y'all talk about each other terribly. And I also have cousins that do it, and I'm just like, not so much talk about them terribly, but they treat each other not so lovingly, and it just like irritates the fuck out of me. And I'm just like, y'all just don't understand. I wish my brother was here so I could have somebody to fuck with, you know? And I kind of have low tolerance for it. And I'm just like, just try to make it right, whatever you got to do. And that's, I think, another reason why I try so hard with my kids, you know, telling them to be kind to each other, and why I try to work things out with them, also with my father. But, you know, some situations you just have to walk away from because the other party is not open. And I do get that, but you could at least say you tried. It was too late for me to really, you know, dig deep and try because he was taken away at such a young age. So I just want, you know, people to be, you know, open to that. When they say you never know when someone would be taken from your life, you don't. You don't. So, I mean, live each day as if it's your last. Be kind to each other. Be loving to each other. I mean, you may not be able to tolerate each other, but that's fine. But do it in love. Don't tolerate each other in love, okay? However that looks for you. Just be kind to each other. And that's the point that I'm trying to get across. And one of my aunts, when I was helping her out to her car last night, she said, your mom told me what you said, and she said, I'm glad that you said that to her because that opened the door for a conversation for us. I said, okay, that means I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Just put a little nugget down there and make you think. So, hey, one small win. The victory will be ours. I'm just going to keep working in my purpose and, you know, putting my stuff out there. Whatever comes to me, I'll make a video on it. Halfway through the book, and I'll just keep moving, and whatever the universe has else, you know, what else the universe has for me, I will do it. And I believe that's all I have. I'm sending you loving healing. Appreciate yourself, and I appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye.